Dean, can you tell us anything about how important pastors and Christians in general were in changing the public's perception of Black people in general and their role in society?
Well, it's a great question. One of the things that I love about the story of Frederick Douglass is that he was the most photographed person during the 19th century. And as a minister of the gospel, he used the technology of his day to project a different image for Black Americans than what was typically found. The caricature that was often pushed in the stereotype. Frederick Douglass himself, you won't find a picture of Frederick Douglass without him dressed very nicely, positioned very stately. So that was something that he himself as a minister used, and it was replicated particularly with the Black American pastor and preacher during his time period. And you also saw other efforts from abolitionists that would help to project and to create a different image because there was such a negative stereotype and image, particularly for Black Americans during that time period. You would also maybe remember, Joe, from that fantastic movie Glory, one of my favorites, where they had a number of African Americans that were part of the 54th Massachusetts Regiment, where they were using and wearing that blue suit, that sense of that if they were willing to fight for their nation, to die for their country, they should also be willing to, or should have the right to be able to be free citizens in that country. So there were a number of things that were used during the abolitionist movement to project a different image for Black Americans because the image prior to that was so distorted.